Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Mrs. Anand, retired professor from NISCARE CSIR. Today we are going to talk on the module on type of library services from paper on public libraries. After studying this module, you will be able to understand the need for library services, know different categories of users of public libraries, identify the information needs of different groups of users, describe the type of services provided by public libraries to meet these information needs, identify different type of responsive and anticipatory services which library is providing, and know the services offered to preschool kids, school children, young adults, adults and special group of people. The public library is a social institution which makes available all kinds of knowledge and information to its users. The services of public library are provided free and equally to every member of the society, irrespective of age, sex, religion, language, social, economic and educational status. IFLA UNESCO Public Library Manifesto defines public library as a public library is an organization established, supported and funded by the community either through local, regional or national governments or through some form of community organization. It provides access to knowledge, information and works of imagination through range of resources and services, and is equally available to all members of the community, irregardless of race, nationality, age, gender, religion, language, disability, economic and employment status, and educational attainment. As is evident from the definition, public libraries serve a far wider range of people than do other kind of libraries, such as academic or special libraries, particularly research libraries. Academic libraries such as school, college and university libraries serve the students, teachers, researchers, while special libraries or information centers attached to research institutions serve the research personnel of their parent institutions. Whereas public libraries aim to serve all members of community, including kids, children, young adults, and adults from all walks of life. To meet their diverse information requirements, these libraries therefore develop their collection accordingly and provide wide range of services depending upon the age and the literacy level of the members of the user community they serve. They provide services to preschool kids, children, young adults, adults and special groups. Special groups include people with disability, people in hospitals or in prison, etc. In this module, we'll study the services provided by libraries to the above group of users. A public library aims to serve all the members of a community, including preschool kids, school children, young adults. Public library and aims to serve all the members of a community. In addition, including the library serves special group school of people, children, including young adults with disability, and adults from all walks of life, impaired. In addition, people in hospital. The library serves special group of people, including people
Public libraries
with disability
build their
collection like
tailored
visually
to the
impaired
needs of people they
people in
serve.
hospital. The
or
collection
in prison.
includes books and other materials
Public libraries build their
that
collection
inform,
tailored
educate,
to
and
the
entertain
needs of people they serve.
people. The collection
other
includes
materials
books
include
and other
magazines,
materials,
newspapers,
that inform,
pamphlets,
educate, and entertain,
and cassette tape
people.
recordings.
The other materials
Films
include
and
magazines,
videos, newspapers,
photographs,
pamphlets,
micro
disc
reproduction,
and
computerized
tape
databases,
recordings,
CD-ROMs,
films
and DVDs,
and videos,
paintings,
photographs, musical scores,
micro reproduction,
maps,
computerized databases.
In addition,
CD-ROMs
some libraries
and
have large
DVDs,
print books
and
braille
paintings
books for
musical
users
scores
with impaired vision,
maps, etc.
With the advances in
In
technology,
addition, some libraries have
large
also
print
started
books
acquiring
and braille books
e-resources
for users
such as
with
e-books,
impaired vision.
e-journals,
With the advances
electronic
in technology,
databases, etc.
libraries have also
In
started
addition to
acquiring
building collection
e-resources
and making it
such as
available for
e-books,
use,
e-journals,
present-day libraries
electronic
offer many
databases,
forms of
etc. assistance to
in
library
addition to
users for
building
their
collection
benefits.
and making
Such
it
types of
available for
assistance
use.
can be broadly
Present-day
grouped as
libraries
reference
offer many
and
forms
information
of
services. Assistance to library users
services
for
of
their
public
benefits.
libraries meet
Such types of
immediate
assistance
information
can
needs
be
of the
broadly
people,
grouped as
meet formal and
reference
informal
and information
educational
services.
needs, meet recreational and cultural needs, and at the same time promote the use of library material. The services are known as reference and information services. Reference and information services provided by the library can be broadly categorized into responsive and anticipatory services. Responsive services are provided in response to requests from the user. On the other hand, anticipatory services are offered in anticipation of the demands from the user. Under responsive services come lending and reservation of documents, photocopying of documents, providing user assistance, and reference service, carrying out literature searches and compiling bibliographies. Apart from this, referral service is also provided. Let us study in detail how these services are provided. Lending service. This service is concerned with lending of books and other material to the registered members of the library for specific period of time. This service is also known as circulation service. Most public libraries offer this service. The rules and regulation may differ from library to library. In some libraries, issue and return of books are handled manually, and in some libraries, this service is computerized. Reservation of document. In this service, library makes provision to reserve a book in user's name when required book is not available in the library. Whenever the book is received back, the library informs the user in whose name the book is reserved. In some library, member can reserve a book online on the website of the library. In Delhi Public Library, members can reserve a book online. In Connemara Public Library, members can reserve book online. User assistance. General information is sought by the user who visit the library for the first time. Such readers need directional guidance in the use of library, such as general layout of the library, location of the newspapers and magazine display racks, location of the textbook and reference books, availability of card catalog or computer terminal for searching the library collection and all that. To such user, assistance or instructions are provided in the use of library, including location of the material, use of catalog, use of computer to access information, and use of basic reference sources. Assistance is also provided in identifying library material needed to find answers to various questions. Some libraries conduct user orientation program to familiarize the user with the library, its collection, general rules and regulation of the library, including uh, borrowing facilities, services, etc. For example, American Library in Delhi provides orientation to library resources and services to the individuals or group of users on request. And use of basic reference sources, some library conduct user orientation program to familiarize the user with the library, its resources and services. Reference service is personal service which is provided to the users in response to request from the user. Request may be for locating answers to fact-finding questions, literature search for solving a research problem, for compiling a bibliography, or for general help. Depending upon the type of query and time taken to provide answer, the reference service may be short-range reference service or long-range reference service. Ready reference service or short-range reference service. This service is concerned with providing answers to fact-finding questions like what, where, when, who, and why type of questions. Questions like who invented telescope, where is Antarctica, what is the area and population of island, when will next solar eclipse occur. Answers to such questions can be searched in standard reference books like dictionaries, encyclopedias, yearbooks, almanacs, etc. Time taken to answer such queries are short, ranging from few minutes to half an hour. That is why this service is known as short-range reference service or ready reference service. Short-range reference service may be manual, digital, cooperative digital, or web-based reference service. Manual reference service is provided to the users in person when user visits the library. In digital reference service, user communicate with the reference staff remotely over computers and telecommunication networks without being physically present in the library. In cooperative digital reference service, two or more libraries collaborate to provide the service. A number of web-based reference service is available on the web either free of charge or on small fee basis. Some examples are InfoPlease and Reference Desk. Digital reference service, also called virtual reference service, is gaining wide popularity in public. Virtual reference service is reference service initiated electronically, often in real time, when users employ computers and other internet technology to communicate with reference staff without being physically present. The communication channels used frequently is in virtual reference are chat, video conferencing, voice over IP, co-browsing, email, or instant messaging. Many libraries have created answer archives and link to answers to frequently asked questions, referred as FAQ. These are designed to anticipate users' queries and help users to find information independently using libraries' website. Many libraries provide this service on stand-alone basis. Collaborative virtual reference service. Some libraries provide virtual reference service on collaborative basis to ease the impact of software, cost, and staffing for extended hours. On an international level, for example, Library of Congress and OCLC, that is Online Computer Library Center, Ohio, launched Collaborative Reference Service, CDRS, using Question Point software as a pilot project in the year 2000. Question Point is a complete reference management system integrating chat, email, and chat widget. It can be used as standalone system by individual library or for collaboration libraries for providing virtual reference service. At present, hundreds of public school, college, and medical libraries around the globe are offering collaborative 24 by 7 virtual reference service using Question Point. The software supports multilingual reference transaction. It has question and answer knowledge database that is carefully reviewed and maintained by cooperative contributors. There are several benefits associated with collaboration. The first one is to offer virtual reference service on timeshare basis. Each library contributes only specified global coverage hours per week. With this option, the users are immediately benefited by getting virtual reference service round the clock from anywhere, anytime on 24 by 7 basis and on all the days. Second benefit is automatic building of a database of question and answers, thus providing to the reuse possibilities and option for self-service by the users. A number of web-based reference services are available on the web, either free of charge or on small fee-based basis. Some examples are InfoPlease and Reference Desk. InfoPlease is a family education network. The site provides access to reference sources like dictionaries, encyclopedias, atlases, etc. Reference Desk is another web-based reference service providing range of reference material. Large range reference service is generally provided to a specified users, particularly specialists who is seeking information for delivering a lecture or for solving a research problem or for some other purpose in hand. Time taken to provide this service is long. That is why this service is called long range reference service. This type of service is more common in special libraries. Literature search and compiling a bibliography. To compile subject bibliography is one of the important services offered by public libraries. For example, TS State Library Chandigarh compile bibliographies on request. TS Central Library Chandigarh provides bibliography service on request, photocopy service, and referral service. Public libraries use photocopier to give copies of documents like journal articles or part of books to the users on demand. When required information is not available in the library or it is not within the purview of the public library, then users are directed to the sources where they would find the required information. The source may be either a document or an organization or an individual. This type of service is called referral service. Anticipatory services. Anticipatory services are provided by the libraries in anticipation of the demands from the library users. These services are provided in public libraries, keeping in view of the key missions of public libraries as per UNESCO Public Library Manifesto. Services for children. Public libraries support self-study and formal education for school children. It provides for school children and preschool children to develop interest in books and inculcate reading habits. To achieve this, they make library attractive and inviting, organize events like story time, arrange music sessions,
encourage children's participations in art and craft competitions, provide access to internet, multimedia books. The library also provides training in the use of internet resources. To inculcate reading habit, they make children's library attractive and welcoming for children. To create interest in art and culture, they organize art and crafts sessions. Public libraries organize music shows. As you see, music session in reading, Caterpillar Public Library for children in Delhi. Public libraries also have regular storytelling sessions. Here you can see the storytelling session is in progress in public library for children. As you can see, the library even organizes cultural programs. Cranetown Public Library showing dances of India. Services for young adults. Young adults have their own culture and interests. Materials such as popular novels, music, videotapes, latest films, computer games, etc. reflect the interest of such group. At the same time, they require calm and quiet place to pursue their study and prepare for their competitive exams. So public library provides special services to this group. Young adults are provided access to multimedia and internet. Space organization for young adults. Young adults are more used to multitasking. They might socialize while working on homework or listening to music. So their space in the library need to be fulfill this desire and allow young adults to do many tasks in the same place. Here you see the Minneapolis Public Library providing youth services. You can see here Delhi Public Library and Central Library Chandigarh provide reading room service for students who are appearing for competitive exams. Here they can bring their own books and notes to study in cool and conducive environment of the library. Access to internet is basic requirement of young adults, which most of the public libraries attempt to fulfill. Here you see internet services provided by Fredonia, Arizona Public Library. A public library provides wide range of anticipatory services to adults based on the type of adult user community it serves. Services are also dependent on the educational level of the user community. In general, it aims to fulfill the day-to-day information needs, informal education needs, cultural as well as recreational needs of the user community they serve. To meet current awareness needs, Central Library Chandigarh provides newspaper clipping service. To meet cultural needs, public libraries, in collaboration with local organizations, organize cultural programs, arrange lectures, screen films, organize literary meets, and hold exhibitions from time to time. Here you see Delhi Public Library supporting cultural activities. Services for special groups. To serve special groups of people like visually handicapped persons, people in prison or hospital, or housebound people, etc., public library offers special services like access to audiobooks with playback equipment, access to materials in braille, and mobile services. Here you see public library providing talking book service to visually impaired people. Services for special groups. Here mobile van services for children in hospital. Mobile van library services for housewives and homebound people. Here you see books in brailles for visually impaired people in a public library. To sum up,
We have covered in this module the type of library and information services a public library provide to its user community. Public libraries provide wide range of services to its diverse user community to meet their informational, educational, recreational and cultural needs. Services provided by the library can be broadly categorized as responsive services and anticipatory services. Responsive services are provided in response to requests from the users. On the other hand, anticipatory services are provided in anticipation of users' needs for information. Users' needs can be broadly categorized as current, exhaustive, everyday, and catching up information needs. Public libraries strive to meet all these needs of user community. To support formal and informal education, public libraries, in collaboration with educational institutions, provide study material and reading facility to the students. To support recreational, cultural, and literary activities in the region, public libraries, in collaboration with local organizations, organize cultural programs, arrange lectures, screen films, organize literary meets, and hold exhibitions. Such activities entertain as well as encourage artistic and cultural development in people of all ages. Public libraries also extend their services to special group of people who are not able to use regular library services. Such user groups include people with some disability, such as blind, deaf, or dumb, people in hospital or in prison, or people who are housebound or distantly located. We do hope you have grasped the information content of the module. Thank you so much.